How did transportation advancements connect the world in the Industrial Revolution? Imagine a time when traveling across a country took weeks, and trading goods over long distances was a slow, costly process. That was life before the Industrial Revolution changed everything. During this period, transportation was mostly limited to walking, riding horses, or using carts on rough dirt roads. Moving heavy goods like coal or raw materials was even more difficult, often relying on rivers and simple boats. These methods kept communities isolated and made long-distance trade a challenge. The first big step forward was building canals. Canals are man-made waterways that connect rivers and lakes, making it easier to move large quantities of goods like coal and iron. For example, the Bridgewater Canal in Britain opened in 1761 to carry coal from mines to cities. This cut transportation costs and made it possible to supply factories with raw materials more efficiently. Canals helped link industrial centers with ports and mines, creating a network that supported rapid growth. Next came the steam engine, improved by James Watt in the late 1700s. Steam engines powered factories, but they also revolutionized transportation. Steam-powered ships and trains replaced slow, animal-drawn carts and sailing ships. Trains could carry much heavier loads and travel faster than before, regardless of weather or terrain. This meant goods and people could move across countries in a matter of hours or days instead of weeks. The development of railways was a game-changer. George Stephenson built the first successful steam locomotive called the Rocket in 1829. By the year 1830, the Liverpool and Manchester Railway opened, offering scheduled passenger and freight services. Railways quickly expanded across Britain, connecting cities and industrial areas. By 1860, Britain had over 9,000 miles of railway tracks, making transportation faster and more reliable than ever. Steamships also played a major role. They could navigate rivers and oceans more dependably than sailing ships. This opened new trade routes and made it easier to move goods, raw materials, and people between continents. As a result, overseas trade grew rapidly, and countries like Britain, the United States, and parts of Asia and Africa became more connected than ever before. All these advancements meant that travel times shrank dramatically. People could visit distant places more easily, spreading ideas and cultures faster. Markets expanded as goods could be sold across regions and countries, fueling economic growth. Cities and factories grew because raw materials and food could arrive quickly and reliably. Rural areas became more connected to urban centers, helping farmers sell their products in city markets. In the end, transportation improvements during the Industrial Revolution created a world where distances no longer felt so vast. They helped build a global economy, made societies more interconnected, and changed how people lived, worked, and traded. These innovations laid the foundation for the modern, interconnected world we know today.